So Wolf, Christmas is over, New Year's is over, brand new year, agents have to start planning, correct?
Absolutely. It is all about planning, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes, indeed.
New Year is the time not only of resolutions, but of making sure that what we have planned to happen in the new year, we do right on time. So it is planning, planning, planning.
And the consumers will probably be calling, if not now, soon, but you are giving them a reason to reach out and call their clients because short window left for a special price, correct?
Very true. And our guests and our agent partners can use that to utilize the early payment discount. It is 10% off the published price on all available departures. And all they need to do now is to deposit $200 per person to pay by the end of the month and leverage that price. And looking at the exchange rates, looking at how 2019 is panning out, it is very, very valuable proposal, not financially only, but also because we still have a choice of dates and a choice in the most popular destinations.
That's so very true. The economy is looking strong.
The economy is looking strong. As you know, I read all the newsletters that travel industry and other publications put out, looking at Skift Research, looking at BBC, looking at The Economist. 2019 is expected to be a strong year. Following a strong year, so now is really the time to close the business.
Pick up the phone and say $200 deposit by the end of this month, and you can have secured whatever your heart desires.
And ask for an early payment discount. You know that I do a lot of consumer-facing events, and I talk to our guests, and I find more and more that they're really not saying, I want to go to one particular country. They're saying, I'd like to explore Southern Europe.
Right.
So they're looking at Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia, maybe south of Italy. Or they say, I want to explore Central Europe, Budapest, Vienna, Prague. So let's look where, and that's where the agent role is absolutely crucial, because planning relies on consultation, on advice, on review. We all buy like that, don't you agree? We want to hear what people think of our purchase decision. So let's not be completely inflexible and say this is the only date or this is the only destination. Let's look where we can get the best possible deal.
You have so much product at Trafalgar. I mean, of course, this is your ultimate brochure, being Europe and Britain, but you've got so much available. What do you suggest the agent starts with? I mean, I realize you're saying ask questions. Do you want Central Europe or Southern Europe? But there's so much more beyond that. There's South America, there's the Pacific.
Exactly.
What do you recommend should be the hottest seller for the coming year?
What we advise our sales managers and how we want to conduct the dialogue with the guest is to ask them questions. But I do not want to ask questions qualifying the budget. To me, that is the wrong question. Really, the cost comes at the end. It is what type of experience a guest would like to have. So once we've established what are their likes, what are their priorities, is there a particular time of the year, then we can start narrowing down to what we are offering. And certainly the early payment discount now pertains to Europe. But let's say somebody walks in today and says, hey, we're having a nice rain and snow for the rest of the month. I'd like to go somewhere sunny. Well, I just came back from Chile. Maybe not too much color on my face, but we do offer South America. We do offer Australia, New Zealand. This year we have Africa, the first ever for Trafalgar, and we're very, very proud and very, very eager to bring it to our retail partners and to our guests because these programs are fantastic.
Wolf, I want to ask
Plenty of choice.
For agents who have shied away from selling guided touring, guided vacations, haven't yet, approached it because even though they know probably that the commission is well worth their time, what is it about Trafalgar that makes it easy for them to sell the product?
It is the experience, and it is peer recommendation. We were the first company to open up to our guest review platform where they put their impressions and their most vivid memories of Trafalgar. So every Trafalgar program on the website has a review tab. And in part of planning, I also invite all of our potential guests and their agents, because it's a great closed sale tool, to look at reviews and then see what people, some people like food and wine. Some people
like food and wine.
Most people like food and wine. Let me rephrase that. Many people like museums, galleries. They like an opportunity to give back to the community. We also give them that type of an opportunity, because we like to prop up traditional arts and crafts, to go to the communities that may need some help. So depending on what the driver is, and that's where question is important, Trafalgar delivers. The most important is we deliver it with ease. In this day and age, having a good sound plan that can be flexible enough but controlled is very important. We deliver real connections with local people because we have our Be My Guest experience, where you break bread with locals, you share a glass of wine or a glass of lemonade, it doesn't really matter, but you really see how they live, what are their trials and tribulations, and you feel a part of that community. And even if you can contribute to the community, even better. But the ultimate result, and please read reviews, use them as a selling tool, is the real joy that Trafalgar guests experience, regardless of whether it is Africa or United States and Canada, South and Central America. But Europe now is the time for Europe, so I would like to reiterate, if you have guests who have mentioned Europe to you anytime during the holidays or in the past month or so, give them the best possible advice. Book by January 31st, and you will get early payment discount.
And the best choices.
And the best choices.
Now, you talked about cost. If for some reason someone is cost shy, you have an alternative.
Yes, so we have shoppers who plan and like to spend their money knowing full well what are they going to pay. But for the impulse shoppers, we have Cost Saver, which is our brand that is dynamically priced. So when a guest comes to Nina as an agent and says, I have these dates, I don't want to spend too much money, I have airfare, give me the best possible deal, this is the answer. Because it's a dynamic pricing, that shopper cannot go across the street to another agent, ask for a better deal.
Well, that's really important.
There are no promotions on it, and it's likely going to be more expensive. So helps the agent close the sale, helps the agent offer something that is priced more in line with people who purchase at a later stage, and also helps the agent open up a completely new group of potential customers. It's not about the age, it's really more about the travel style and how people like to travel.
I'm just reading, there's a sign in front of me here about Cost Saver.
Yes.
Value tours without compromise.
Indeed, and we say we deliver the essentials, so essentials by us, tailored by you, meaning the guest who can really then pick and choose and decide what do they do on a Cost Saver experience.
Now, in leaving, we're going to do a little commercial because openjaw.com/Québec, nous allons vous inviter la prochaine fois.
C'est parfait. C'est vraiment une opportunité énorme.
Pour parler avec les agents de voyage
de Québec,
québécois.
Oui, très important pour Trafalgar et Cost Saver. Et ça, c'est la nouvelle opportunité pour tout le monde de Québec d'avoir voyagé avec Trafalgar et Cost Saver.
Très bien. Merci beaucoup, Wolf. À la prochaine.
Avec plaisir.